What's up everybody, Looster here, and today we are underground, and there's your first clue, with a Merseyrail 777, and you know where we are if you're underground, and with these staggered platforms and Northern Line. And as you can guess, today we are going to be train spotting at Liverpool Central, which is seen, and we've got another train arriving in here, 777-029, now terminating with a service off Southport, I think, which is now arriving in. And yeah, busy, alright. And its very announcement, this service is forming a service to Ormskirk, this 777, which I will catch when departs. Today you will only be seeing services by Merseyrail here at Liverpool Central, and I would have done the Wirral line as well, but due to a part suspension, we will only be train spotting on the Northern Line today. Sorry for the inconvenience. I did want to do the Wirral line as well, but we've only ended up doing the Northern Line here at Liverpool Central due to a part suspension with Merseyrail. I can't remember, but all the trains on the Wirral line are part suspended as the time of filming. So, and speaking of which, I think this service is about to depart as I speak, which is going this way. I'll put you the numbers now. 777-032 departs with a service to Ormskirk, and then I think this will be going to Southport. Or it's leaving now. It's probably going to a siding, I think. 777-029. Departs down there. And this is the quietest I've seen Liverpool Central since I got here. Which this 777 is probably going to a siding. So yes, we won't be train spotting on the Wirral line due to a part suspension. So we will only be on the Northern Line here at Liverpool Central. And yeah, see you when the next train comes, I guess. Now arriving in is going to be the 1341 Merseyrail service to Hunts Cross. 777-019, which is forming the 1341 Merseyrail service to Hunts Cross, which goes down here. It's very busy. Merseyrail's always busy. And see when this train departs. I just came up to the quiet end of Liverpool Central because it's very busy down there. Well, it was very busy, but it's quieting down now. And now departing is going to be the 777-019, which is forming the 1341 Merseyrail service to Hunts Cross, which is off now. And these 777s are very big. And this is off to Hunts Cross now as we speak. Going down the tunnel there, underground, and see when the next train comes here at Liverpool Central on the Northern Line. Now arriving in is going to be the 1344, I think, which is forming the 1344, which I was right, which is the return of 777-029, which has come out of this sidings probably, if there is sidings, which has come in to form a service to Southport, which is just arriving in now as we speak. And we got another service arriving in now, which is terminating in from, I have no idea, either Southport or Headbolt Lane it'd be coming from. I almost said Kirby. Kirby's not the terminus anymore. 777-144 terminating, and yep, 2 777s, one going to Southport, the other terminating in. It's become very busy again, so I'll see you when the next train departs. Now departing is going to be the 1347 Merseyrail service to Southport, which starts here, which is off now as we are talking, which is just down there, which heads into the tunnel. And yep, I'll see you all when this Headbolt Lane service departs. Now departing is going to be the 1350 Merseyrail service to Headbolt Lane. 777-144 does the business with very squeaky starts. Leaving the station. Gosh. I hope you all covered your ears with that train, making a loud squeak out, forming the service to Headbolt Lane, and I shall see you all when the next train comes, here at Liverpool Central on the Northern Line. Now arriving in is going to be a Merseyrail service terminated in from Southport, I think, is 777. I'll have a look in a minute. I forgot the numbers, but it's Merseyrail train is terminating in now, and I'll see you when this train departs, and I'll give you the numbers then. Now departing to possibly go into the sidings is going to be the 777 Merseyrail, which I'll give you the numbers now, which will be our final train of the day, sadly, 777-003 or 003. And yes, as this train departs, I shall conclude today's video. Thank you for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. And as this 777 heads off into the tunnels, into the sidings, that'll conclude me here at Liverpool Central on the Northern Line. I do apologise for not filming on the Wirral line. This is due to the Wirral line suspended, and as this service, and as this 777-015 arrives in with the service to Ormskirk, and as this train arrives in, as this service is boarding, I will end the video here. Sorry for no filming on the Wirral line due to the line being suspended, and yes, as this 777 boards in with the service to Ormskirk, I shall see you all in the next one. Peace out.